Ah, the hero who restored our windmills returns from the field. Gratitude is in short supply in Corinth these days, but I, for one, salute your courage. Ah! As I've said countless times now, we've sent the damned tribute. We can't always guarantee the caravan's safety.
As was my right. That witch Medea, if she's still there, has robbed us for decades, giving nothing in return but some legend of magical protections. I sent DuPont to learn the truth. How could I know he'd be waylaid on the road? Even so, if Medea wants a war over it, then damn it, we should give her one!
Of course not. The town wants to continue appeasing Medea, so I've tried. Even now, if we can recover the tribute, I'll send it. You can help. Talk to Captain DuPont. He'll give you the details.
All right, slow down, hero. We're all mad about the stolen tribute, myself included. But going out there to reclaim it won't be a walk on the beach. The pirates that hit us are a tough crew. If you want to volunteer to take them on yourself, be my guest. But I ain't going anywhere. There's a few pirate dens scattered in Windswood. But it was the Buccaneer Creek bastards that attacked me on the road and took the tribute. People are saying those pirates are lost now. So that just means they're all the more ruthless. So go on, hero. Let's see how you fare against that outfit.
You don't have to tell me. I already heard. That weasel DuPont let the tribute get stolen by pirates. Never would have happened with the Iron Rose. Now we're all paying the price, aren't we? But honestly, Medea may be ruthless with those who cross her. But I don't think she'd do this, not to the entire region. That's cruel, even for her. I think the Speaker and that fool DuPont are hiding something. And when I find out what that is, they'll answer for it. I promise you that. Still, if the tribute can be reclaimed, it's worth trying. But going up against the Buccaneer Creek pirates, that will be ugly. Won't find many volunteers. I know you'd say that. Just be careful. Those brigands are crafty as hell. I'd come, but I've got to find someone in this damn town I can trust first. All right, I know Sadvik. I'll go see him right away. Godspeed to Buccaneer Creek, my friend. Scout the camp carefully before charging in.
Things are pretty dire, aren't they? We've got swarmancers, we've got lost, and people are starting to lose hope. But I've got a plan to get everyone's spirits back up. You know what everyone loves? No dessert. Who could turn down some tasty treats? No one, that's who. I have some ready and waiting back at the farm. I just can't get to them, it's too dangerous. Of course you... Wait, you really would? A nasty abomination is roaming the fields, and there are so many withered. I tried to go back once before, but I just can't. I hate seeing my friends and family like that. You did it! You got the desserts! Oh, there will be a feast in Corinth tonight, I tell you. But first, how about we try a little here? What about it? Who needs dinner when you have dessert? A little sweetness goes a long way in times like these. It's not just dessert that will make the settlement feel better. After weeks of tough, dried meat that tastes like leather, everyone is sure to enjoy a meal full of robust flavor. I'm going to help make it. But first, I need something those pirates stole from me. They've taken bags of my best spices. Honestly, I can't blame them. My spices do smell delicious. At least those soulless brutes have good taste. I have my moments. Last I saw, they were heading to Buccaneer Creek and Mother's Tears. You can't miss the spices. Even if you miss the vibrant colors, you just have to follow your nose.
Now this is more like it. Have you seen Buccaneer Creek? There's a place we can get some proper plunder. If we play our cards right, we might liberate some of their stolen property and be called heroes for it. Ah, now it makes sense. I scouted the place and they've got heaps of, well, just about everything. I bet that's your tribute, all right. I don't doubt it for a second. But hey, if you're going, look for anything else valuable. I heard rumours of some massive gemstone. Get that and we'll be rich. Well, this was a fortunate coincidence. For me, at least. I wasn't exactly thrilled with the prospect of spending eternity in a cage, so thank you again. I had an inkling the pirates had fallen lost, like so many others, but I was a little clumsy in my attempt to verify that fact.
Now we know, though, don't we? I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm curious if the pirates ventured into the nearby ruins, which is where one of Medea's verdant gemstones was placed. I must continue on to the ruins to investigate. You seem able enough to handle the pirates with some ease. I wonder if I might enlist your aid. Get yourself into the captain's quarters within the camp. I'd like to know if he has the verdant gemstone stashed somewhere. If my suspicions are true, and they usually are, this could be the cause of Windswood's ills. So, check for the gemstone, and then come to the ruins. Good luck.
I know we haven't always seen eye to eye in the past, but I would invite you to join me in an endeavor that will be mutually advantageous. As I know you're aware, the town of Corinth has been paying tribute to the sorceress Medea for generations. An arrangement that I believe has run its course. I know you and your crew have sought to acquire the tribute in seasons past, but the Iron Rose has successfully deterred efforts. This season, I would invite you to make the attempt once again, with the assurance that the Iron Rose will not be on hand. In fact, you may find Guard Captain Dupont very quick to surrender when you confront him on the road. In exchange for your participation and your discretion, I will share the locations of the legendary verdant gemstones that we might share in their bounty. Yours in good faith and in confidence, Francis Turner, Speaker of the Winds.
Sweet success! I can smell those spices from here. The fiery peppers, the rich scent of saffron, the warming aroma of cardamom. I'll have to save some for another batch of desserts. I'd love a good hearty stew. But for starters, I'll make sure our dried meat is well seasoned. These spices will put an end to any complaints about more salted wolf, for sure.
Oh dear, you spooked me. Needless to say, I'm a little nervous wandering around out here on my own. I must complete my collection, however, whatever risk it requires. Well, I am an antiquarian, Yelena Pagetnova, nice to meet you. I collect tools used by the ancients, construction tools, whatever they used to build these magnificent towers. Only I've met some resistance.
Oh, would you? Those guardians are, well, pesky. So I'd reward you handsomely. Any tools you can recover. I'm most interested in those 2 sites. Oh, and thank you in advance.
The withering comes from the very earth here. The Druid's charge was to keep it at bay. But we failed.
There you are! tell me you got that emerald gemstone and bought us our escape from this accursed place.
Excuse me, but I think you have this all wrong. This is not some common jewel you're talking about. It's the key to fixing this mess. The tower there, the gemstone must be returned. It's the only way to heal the land.
Hold on there, Plant Princess. We found the gemstone and it's ours to sell. We need that coin to buy a ship.
This land and the people who live here need that gemstone back where it belongs.
There's gotta be at least some kind of reward, right? Right? Ah, so close! I was already feeling the sea spray on my face.
I'm sorry to dash your friend's dreams of wealth, but she should know it's quite impossible to leave the island. The storm wall is a force of nature. More importantly, however, that verdant gemstone must be returned to the ruins if we're to have any hope of cleaning up this horrid mess. I'm glad to hear that, especially because I'm about to ask you for yet another favor. I do hope you'll be amenable. You see, the ruins are protected by some rather overprotective guardians, far beyond what I can handle. You, however, seem to have great prowess. Oh no, I promise you I'm not just saying this so you'll help. I think you'll agree the situation is a bit desperate here, and you are capable. The verdant gemstone must be restored to the ancient shrine, or Windswood will continue to suffer. I can ask around town for volunteers, I suppose. Thank you. Replacing the gemstone may require some manipulation of the ancient mechanisms in the shrine, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. I must go and speak with Sage Moira in Corinth. There are 2 more shrines like this one, and if those gemstones are missing, well, we're just getting started. Perfect. I suppose you'll want to speak to your friend here. But don't take too long. Replace the gemstone and then come to Corinth. See you there.
Can't believe it. What happened? You and I had a profitable plan before little Miss Green Thumb came along. That gemstone, you risked your neck for it. Well, when you put it that way, no, it's just... Well, I guess this means we've got to find our fortune somewhere else. I'm not giving up. I suppose I'll make my way back to Corinth and see if I can store up something. What about you? You're putting that gemstone back, aren't you? Then I'm sure I'll bump into you there. I'll probably be in the tavern. God knows I deserve a drink after all this. Come by and have one with me, why don't you?
have a gleam in your eye. You found something? Let me see. Yes. These are precisely the types of things I'm looking for. The ancients did not share our methods of construction at all. The items you helped add to my collection suggest multiple possibilities for the ancients' construction methods. Do return sometime, and we shall explore these matters further. It's clear they were capable of harnessing some type of energy to aid in their construction, but I believe there was some labor involved as well. The kind you do with your hands. The funny thing is that we still don't even know what the ancients look like. 2 hands? 4 hands? No hands? But I believe it was not the ancients themselves who did the work. It's not clear, but probably some type of thralls who served the ancients. In Amarine Temple, I've heard speak of an ancient taskmaster. If you can defeat it and bring me a piece of it, that would be an interesting find.
I'm sure we can find a reasonable punishment for the Speaker. One that fits his crimes.
You're a sensible man, Sadvik. Maybe too sensible. Convince me by the time I finish sharpening this blade, and we'll do it your way. If not, I give him a taste of true suffering.
That gets my vote.
There will be time for justice. But torturing the Speaker will not remove the curse on Windswood.
Are you suggesting we forgive his treachery?
Oh no. I support whatever cruel fate you can dream up for him. But first, we need to heal this land, so by all means, keep plotting. But some of us will need to recover the verdant gemstones. Any volunteers? That's what I expected.
This town's tied up in more secrets and lies than the Pope. Normally, that would be exactly my kind of place, but I'm feeling uneasy. Too much like being back home. There's some dark history there.
Though Leovix might be a little on the aggressive side, I am glad we have him.
I'm no less infuriated with the Speaker's actions than anyone else, but the thirst for vengeance mustn't distract us. The gemstones are all that matters now. I did, and she understands the urgency of the situation. The problem is that we don't even know the location of the other shrines. Moira is scouring her scrolls in an attempt to find us some answers. In fact, you should go and meet her, and see if there's been any progress. I will join you shortly. As much sacrifice as it may require, I want to talk to Elder Satvik about resuming tribute, whether the Speaker agrees or not.
Well met, newcomer. It's rare to see someone who's just arrived become such a pivotal figure in Corinth, but Nessa speaks very highly of you. And with the situation in Windsward more dire than it's been in centuries, we will gladly accept your help. Are you here to talk about the location of the shrines? Mostly just how little we truly know. I've dedicated several lifetimes to studying Aeternum's history, but much of it remains a mystery. Before we discuss the shrines, I should share what knowledge I have. You might even find it interesting. Aeternum's ruins tell the tale of a magnificent civilization that once dominated the island. Its architects, the ancients, discovered or possibly created the energy we call Azos. In the millennia that followed, humanity came from countless prehistoric cultures: Sumeria, China, Egypt, and more. They were called to explore the sea, summoned by the ancients to this island. These early arrivals worshipped the ancients as gods. They toiled under the ancients' guidance, building hundreds of monuments and towers. But humanity's savage nature could not be tamed. Wars broke out, and amid the chaos, corruption first appeared. To combat this new menace, the ancients imbued a chosen few with gifts. These heroes were granted monumental powers and life eternal. The wars raged on for centuries, and the ancients blessed entire armies. But most of the human vessels degraded into mindless skeletal warriors. Those wars ended millennia ago, and the ancients disappeared. But their haunted guardians still protect the ruins, oblivious to the fact their cause has long since lost its meaning. I believe you saw the Guardians yourself at Mirador, so you know the danger. To learn the locations of the other shrines, we must venture again into the ruins. Yes, it does. There's a monument to one of the ancients on the coast. Within it, a map is engraved with the shrine's locations. I need a rubbing of that map. While you acquire the map, Nessa and I will continue to learn what we can from these scrolls, however little that might be.